Damn goddamn Jews. I don't know. They ain't really the Jews.
They don't read the Bible.
Hell yeah, they do. Hillbillies are all about reading the Bible. All they do is sit around reading the Bible.
If hillbillies read the Bible, then why they commit incest?
They don't really. Hillbillies don't really commit that. No, actually, that's not true. They smoke a shitload of meth. But other than smoking a shitload of meth, they don't commit any more sins than black people do. Hillbillies
don't.
Hillbillies, hell no. They just sit around and smoke meth, and lots of them get on welfare. But yeah, they don't.
Give me
Oh God! Are you going back to 2,000-year-old text? We're talking about hillbillies today. When this was written, there was no hillbilly.
Why would I go
Hillbillies didn't exist 2,000 years ago.
If I'm trying to go in the context of people 2,000 years ago, why would I go off my own interpretation instead of them who lived it?
Because we're talking about people who are right now, hillbillies that live right now.
Hillbillies don't know the Bible.
Hillbillies, man, you got to meet more hillbillies. Hillbillies love the goddamn Bible. All hillbillies are just all about the Bible. Hillbillies read the Bible just like you do. They read it as a text of hate against everybody else. All right. Their text is against black people and Jews.
God doesn't love anybody. He doesn't just love anybody. He loves what? The nation of Israel. Until hillbillies can show that they're Israelites,
exactly what hillbillies
they're going to be destroyed.
Hillbillies say the same thing. They say God is a mean God. He will crush people who don't believe. What you want? Exact same thing.
Revelation 9:13. Because God is a mean God.
I can have hillbillies right here. I can be like saying this.
Give me what I want.
Back and
12 and 8. The man of war.
This is Exodus chapter 12. No, it ain't 8.
God damn it. See, this is 19. One way you guys are superior. I'm going to get a fucking sunburn.
This is Exodus chapter 15 and 3.
You guys don't have to worry.
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is what?
A man of war.
So God is a man of war. A lot of people ask, well, why are people dying? Why people die? Why is war? Because the Lord's a man of war. When Egypt came and tried to go against Moses, he flooded them. He flooded their army. And then after that, Moses had to go and fight and go to wars with the people of Canaan. Right? So
the Old Testament God was a crazy bastard. He was all about killing.
You got that? Yeah. Exodus 15 and verse 3, yes.
All right, so what do you guys say about the new? I know you say in the beginning of Revelation, Jesus is all about fuck everybody. But what about when he was saying the nice things before that?
The nice things before that?
The nice things, like during the Gospels.
Who was he talking to?
He was talking to everybody.
He was talking to everybody.
He was preaching to everybody. He was the
Give me Romans 9 and 13.
Wait, is Romans New Testament or Old Testament?
You give me
Romans New Testament or Old Testament?
Matthew 15.
I don't know. I don't claim to be a biblical scholar, man. I don't believe in it. So.
Hold on. No talking. 15 and 24.
You got to be questions. A lot of people got questions, man.
You got a question?
Romans 9, 13.
Hey, Edomite got to get his judgment.
We're not doing
God damn. Can't there just be a cloud passing over there? That's how you guys, the way you guys are going to beat white people is just by hanging out in the sun.
Hey.
I bet you white people are getting sunburned.
Hey, he hasn't told you this yet, but God hates white people. That's why you're burning up.
I picked up on that.
Yeah, that's why you're burning up in the sun.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you have no melanin.
How did so-called African Americans come to America?
Not African Americans, black people who already here.
Are you talking about?
Copper colored people was
You talking about the natives, right?
If God hates white people so much, why did so many good things happen to white people?
I know what you're talking about because I have ancestry as well, right?
But why did so many good things happen to white people?
Native to this
He gonna tell you.
All right,
so you would still be an Israelite.
I know I always have to ask him everything.
Gadite, according to the Bible. That's your nationality. All right, give me Jeremiah. Give me Jeremiah 18 and 10. What? He'll be Gad from the tribe of Gad. You see right there, Gad, Native American.
Okay.
So you see,
When you get a second, I got a question.
Gad, a so-called Native American, right? So give me Jeremiah 18.
I got a question for you when he's done. You want to know? It's a legitimate question, man.
Just like the Indians, they stripped everything that they had.
Here we go,
One nation, many tribes.
So is it? Are you guys Nation of Islam? Is that the
Oh my God, cut this dude up, man.
Israelites. We just showed you that those fake Jews.
Give him his
stole our
judgment.
identity.
Please.
Okay, yeah, those filthy Jews. I get it. Now, let me ask you.
Yeah,
one
me
thing
too,
I'm just
brother.
asking him. If white people are so bad, if God hates white people, why do white people have such incredible success and shit? If God could strike anyone down with furious anger, then why did he allow white people
I'm
to
gonna show you.
succeed
That's
so
why I'll
well?
hold him Romans 9, but I'm gonna handle him first.
There you go, brother. Cut him up.
Jeremiah 3:18. In those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel.
So you are so-called Native American. When the Native Americans saw the blacks come off the boat, they knew that they were the same people. When you look at the writings or the text or anything quoted from the Mayans or the Aztecs, they were talking about how they come from a land towards the east, and they derive from a dark skin or dark complexion people, right? So even the Mayans that are here knew that they came from a dark skin type of people, right? Keep going.
And they shall come together out of the land of the north.
What is this place called?
This place here?
Yeah,
Turtle Island.
North America. That's the original Native American name, but it's called North America because it was conquered. So this is a prophecy saying that the Native Americans and the so-called blacks, who are the tribe of Judah, they'll be together and they'll come out of North America.
Yeah, the reason why I say Turtle Island because we're talking about back in those times.
Yeah, back
before
in
the
those times.
Europeans even came here, so it wasn't you're right. It wasn't called North America. It was called Turtle Island.
But just for the sake of just what it's called now, the new title, it's called North
You know,
America.
why didn't God give the North Americans, the North American Indians, a little bit more? I mean, they lived in pretty shitty society.
Why don't you do that?
Well, they're dead now. My ancestors, my ancestors.
All the Native
We fucking wiped them out. Well, yeah, they live
What about
on
New
little,
Mexico?
Proud
they live on
ass
little
you, Mike.
reservations.
Oh,
It's pretty
yeah.
insignificant now.
But what you need
But
to do, your whole duty is to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? As a Native American, like, you know, the Native, they have fringes on. You say they got thieves on their garments. Why? Because they know they're Israelites. That's a commandment in the Bible, right? Give me Numbers 15 to 38.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
The duty is to be a good man.
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes.
So God said, don't mess this man. Don't mess this man with me, right? God said,
Don't kill him, Mark. Don't kill him.
Hey, bro. Hey, step away, bro.
Wait, hold on. I just.
Hey, step away, bro.
Can I ask one more question?
It's finna get ugly.
Can I just ask one more
I don't mean to
question?
get out of order, but you gotta handle it.
Give me an answer to my question. I just want one more
It's
question.
not for you, bro. So you need to step.
Why did so many good things happen to white people there?
I'm gonna show you.
See, now I have to wait for Nancy.
Because you were in power, bro.
Was that?
You were in power.
But yeah, he's saying that
You
God.
in power, that's why. You in power, that's why.
Exactly.
You ain't nobody, bro.
Exactly.
He gave you your power.
Right.
He told you, he gave you your power.
Tell him.
He said, the only power you have, my father give you more power. Who is you?
Exactly.
So who are you that know nobody, man? Nobody gave you, bro.
There's no agreement on that, man.
What good things happen to you? Who gonna cut your goddamn head off? He gonna kill you, man. He Obadiah.
There you go, brother.
He Obadiah. He gonna kill you, bro.
Esau have I hated.
It said Jacob
He in
have
the
I loved,
spirit.
but Esau
Right.
you have me hated. But what?
Jacob, you I love, but what? Esau, you I hate. The man wants I hate you, man. Know why? Because he couldn't stop you.
Is it unrighteous
He couldn't
with
do what
God?
you
Order, man.
Hold on. You disrupting the word of the Lord. Honestly. Keep going.
You good? You good, King? You good?
Good, you good.
Yeah,
Come here, Charlotte.
Form
For
yourself.
he said
As soon as
to
you answer my
Moses,
question,
I
I'll
will
move on.
have mercy on whom I will have mercy,
He said, I'll have mercy on whom I have mercy, right? Keep going.
and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
He's going to have compassion on whom he'll have compassion. Keep going.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
So it's not because of what you have or what you get or what you're exalted. It's because you got mercy right now. But I'm going to show you that God doesn't really treat you like a son.
That's right.
Hebrews 12 and 7.
I'm going to move on as soon as you answer this one question. Man.
I'm
Can I just ask this one?
let
and
me
you answer-
deal with this
and
one
and I'll leave.
question.
I'll leave. And
Let me deal with the one that we're already on, right?
12
Hebrews
7.
12 and 7. Right? You said, well, why is God have you
Why has he
going
done
good?
so many
right?
great things for white people?
I'm
And he
gonna show
does-
you.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 7. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons.
So all these like, oh, God judged you. God got you all at the bottom, so God can't be dealing with you. But it says what?
If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons.
So the people that God judged, God loves. Keep going.
For what son is he whom the Father chastened not?
So you're doing good. You're doing great. You're not going through no troubles. You're not going through no strides, right? And you're not a son of God. Keep going.
That's right.
But if ye be without chastisement,
You be without chastisement. You're not going through judgment. You're not getting raped. You're not getting robbed. You got getting murdered. You got some of the richest people on the earth. America's the top nation on the earth. What? Keep going.
whereof all are partakers, then ye bastards are
You're
bastards.
What? You're what?
Bastards.
You're what?
Bastards.
You're a bastard. Keep going.
and not sons.
I'm kind of enjoying the bastards. Okay. All right. So
you right here.
so like the meek shall inherit the earth.
No, this is you right here.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
So you want to know why y'all leading, or why y'all on top of the world, or why y'all got all
Yeah,
the
but
blessings?
I think I get the idea. Because you guys needed to be punished so that you could.
Bring it out.
Am I right about that?
Yeah, you're
Right about that. All right.
Genesis.
That's exactly what rednecks say. That's exactly what hillbillies say.
But them hillbillies don't know Christ is black.
That's right.
Well, hillbillies say to you they don't know. Yeah.
They got
All right.
read
I'm gonna move on, man.
Revelation. No, I'm gonna
All
point this
say
out
is
for you.
I love the idea.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Vito.
I'm an agnostic. I get in religious arguments all the time. The arguments
Hold
I've
on.
gotten you with you are
running your mouth.
identical to what I get in with white
Hold on,
people.
brother. Hey,
Identical.
you want to know why y'all on top of the world right now?
Why? Because this is our book. They stole our
Genesis.
doctrine.
I know, just like the rednecks on their book, yeah.
27:38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou bought one blessing? My father blessed me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And I, 39.
Like he's doing. He's crying. Oh, you like those hillbillies. He's crying because what? Your judgment coming, right? Keep going.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
You're going to have the best on the earth. But what? Keep going.
and of the dew of heaven from above.
The dew of heaven of above, because you like making all these large buildings because you used to live in caves. Keep going.
All right.
And by the sword you shall live.
Oh, what is the
By
military?
violence.
What is the
Right.
military
You're gonna destroy the
industrial complex?
Indians. You're gonna destroy
That's the
everybody.
military
All right.
industrial
That's y'all
complex.
fattening.
That's
We've done a damn good job so far. All right. I'll head off. I'm just saying,
destruction.
I think the world would be better if the Bible were just kind of rid of.
Yeah. The
Again,
world would be better if the white man was exterminated.
I said the same thing the hillbillies do. Just come on.
The world would be better if the white man was exterminated.
You know,
That's right.
Hillbillies say the same thing, but they replace the word white with black.
I know it, but they don't know.
All right, man.
Better if white people.
Hey, drop dead, Esau.
You have a nice
Well,
day.
apparently I'm going to be enslaved.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be better if I
Oh
drop.
yeah. Oh, hit the gym. Hit the gym. You know, eat them Wheaties. You're gonna be in a cotton field.
White people don't need
Right?
to learn how to be strong.
You're gonna be in a cotton field.
That's right.
Hey, tell your hillbillies this verse right
Hold on.
here.
So are we going to get rid of all the technology that allows us to make cotton?
Well, you know, we're not gonna do that. You know what? We're gonna give. We're gonna let you have.
Get
You
rid of
got
all
to
the
make
fucking
cotton.
technology. Yeah.
We're gonna take all the technology.
Out of bitterness and spite. I get that. I can
Yeah,
respect
you're gonna have to make your own cotton gin like we did.
Hell yeah, I can respect that, brother.
Yeah.
Let me bring this down for you. One more verse.
Go ahead,
One
V.
more
One more
hillbillies.
verse. This guy wants me to
This
talk
why
out here, so-
the hillbillies.
Hey, he's telling me I gotta stay. I've been trying to leave.
I
can't wait till the
want you to
Most
take
High
this back to
gets
your hillbilly friends.
Come on, let's see
Revelation
these,
chapter 1 verse
see these
14.
144,000.
And his head and his
Praise.
hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were like a
Flame of fire.
and his feet were like unto
Fine brass.
What?
Sounds
Like
horrifying.
unto fine brass.
Keep going.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Show me one white.
So them
If you
hillbillies
burn
worshiping
white
a
rice,
black
it
Jesus.
turns black.
Yeah, I know you're right. That's what I was just saying, man. You guys got that benefit. If I hang out here much longer, I'm gonna be goddamn sunburned.
Yeah, that's the
and that
most
guy's
I
gonna
gonna
get the fuck
destroy
out of me
you.
too. So I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys
Oh,
later.
yeah.
I hope you can someday find love and compassion.
You going?
Yeah,
That's not in the Bible.
I find love for blacks, Hispanics, and
Are you going into slavery, white boy?
All
All right. I see that cul-de-sac on your head.
Man. Let the lady get away.
Real, y'all need to stop playing with him. Stop playing with Esau, man. I'm tired of this.
All right, let's go back to the word. So,
I'm tired of this.
you're a Gadite, so from the so-called tribe of Judah, from the so-called tribe of Gad. So you're from the nation of Israel.
Haters that.
And when you look at the Gadites, right? You look at the Gadites or the Native Americans, you see they got those little fringes at the bottom of their shirt. They got those little fringes or their tassels. It's because their culture, that they had and they developed, and that's according to the Bible.
Do I have to be native just because I was born in America, or was African? I'm trying to say that before the slave trade, that there was Africans here that wasn't Native American people.
Well, you would be native. You would be native to Turtle Island if you was here before slavery, right? Because that's your origin is here, so you would be native.
Yeah, I know I'd be native, but not Indian.
Indian is higher. Indian means savage. You're not a savage. You're from the tribe of Gad.
Right.
Right. You're Israelite, right? Just like we showed, you was over here in America. Bring that out, Numbers 15 and 38.
Book of Numbers, chapter 15 and 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So when you look at Native American statues of the last Mohican or the Native American statues of the women, they got tassels at the end of their shirt.
I see.
You even when you see the images where they're fighting the British, they have tassels at the end of their shirt. Don't be confused about Mexicans and blacks. They're actually the same people.
I understand.
They just have different. They have a different tone and color. That's why we always been together with that black and brown, right? Give me Deuteronomy 30 and 20. 33 and 20. Give me Deuteronomy 33 and 20. So this is in the Bible that Native Americans used to do. What natives used to do, the ones that were north, I'm trying to remember what, like you said, in the plains in North America, North and Central America, right? They used to go around because they were nomadic. They used to always have their tents, but when they met one another, they always made pacts with one another because they're territorial. All right, keep going. Bring that out.
Deuteronomy 33 and 20. And of Gad, he said,
Of Gad, your tribe, he said what?
blessed be he that enlarged Gad.
He said, blessed are those that enlarge Gad. What?
He dwelleth as a lion.
He dwell like a lion, because a lion, they're territorial.
Second Ezra
They own a
13
little
and 40.
certain part, and they go around and they watch the perimeter. That's what Native Americans used to do. They used to have their own little part of the land, their own plane. They used to sit, move place to place, and they used to always be alert and watch over their land. Right? Keep going.
How far it go down?
And teareth the arm which the crown of the head.
So whenever they met a different native tribe, Native Americans, they have that crown of feathers on their head.
Okay.
When they meet one another, they'll take the crown off their head. They'll take the feather and they'll tear their arm to make the blood pact. Right? They'll tear one another's arm with the feather. So that's what they used to do. This is what natives did here in America. So we're the same people, because what happened is whites in Georgia, this is why I found out about my native history. There would be black, so-called black people. They'll look black, and then so-called natives, and they'll look different. They'll look like Mexicans or Tainos, but they were together as one tribe. But when the Caucasians did, after they conquered them, killed them, and divided them, they'll divide them by color. They'll grab the ones that look like dark-skinned people and say, you're a color, you're a Negro. And then they'll grab the ones that were Native Americans and say, you're an Indian. So we've always been the same people. Even that's why when you deal with Mexico, the Mexican-American War community, would you take $10,000 if I wanted you to? Not about questions and words, but not about the real problem in our community.
Yeah.
Caucasians are trying to commit suicide against our community. Guess what? They put fertility clinics in there,
Genocide.
and they put abortion clinics in our community.
Okay, so let me ask this for a second. So for all of us to come together, what would we do about the LGBT community?
Well, they have to repent. When you deal with the Bible, Abraham prayed and tried to deal with it. Right now, they're under the agenda of the white man.
But we are too, though.
No, well, to a sense, you believe that, but we keep the law, statute, and commandments.
That's right.
Right? See, their agenda is hurting us. They're thinking that, well, because I'm gay, I can go ahead and I can be a top gay person in America. I have money, and maybe I can help people out that way. But once you start looking at these top people, these top black people, they don't help the community.
Exactly.
They actually cause detriment. Like when you deal with Shaq actually makes money off the prison system, because when you lock up one black man, that one black man in jail makes $130,000 or $160,000 to the state.
Wow.
For each black man. That's why when you're a young child, if you have low grades, if you're a young black child, Hispanic child, you have low grades, they make a cell for you.
Yeah, like by the 5th grade, by the time you get to the 5th grade, if you don't know how to read at a certain level, they already have.
Yeah, they made a cell for you. And guess what? Shaq is a mason, and Shaq he makes a lot of money by paying and putting money in stocks in that in the jail cells, right?
Jordan too.
A lot of,
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he does that, and that's very upsetting. It's the same thing with homosexuals, and the same thing with the feminist movement,
and the same thing with what I call a cone, the people who are black but want to be on white folks' side so
these
bad.
guys a lot of knowledge, brother. MAGA hats dudes,
so
you got black men in MAGA hats.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, give me Proverbs 30 and 31. But you got Margaret Sanger, right? Margaret Sanger, she's a feminist. Margaret Sanger made Planned Parenthood. She doesn't plan any parenthood in no hood, but she always tell black women, all right, well Planned Parenthood tell black women you can't take care of kids, so get rid of the child. But the whole reason why Planned Parenthood was made under Margaret Sanger was to kill the black community or exterminate black folks. She said that black people are human weeds and they need to be exterminated. This is a quote from Margaret Sanger. This is the quote that Hillary Clinton said. She said, Margaret Sanger is one of my best, I love Margaret Sanger. She's one of my best mentors. And then guess what Hillary Clinton said? Young black men are super predators, right? She said we're super predators, but these young white men with AR-15s with 100-round clips, they got mental illnesses, right? That's that hatred. We got that Proverbs 3 and 31.
Proverbs chapter 3,
Verse 31. Envy thou not. Envy thou not
the oppressor.
See, that's what our people do. They envy the oppressor. The white man is the original homosexual and pedophile on the earth. When you look at Greek, when you deal with Greek captivity, not only over here what they did to the Native Americans.
No, I know before they even came here.
Yeah, they was raping young little girls. Like when you deal with
And boys, right?
and boys, they love little boys. When you deal with Pocahontas, that was a child. No, Pocahontas was a child. She was like a teenager, like 13 or something. And she was what? She was basically being raped by an older white man. And when you deal with buck breaking, which started by the French down in Haiti, they rape big grown men and young men and little children to make an example.
They did that here too.
They did that here. They'll put them, you know those little things where they lock your hand in your arms, and then they'll have like 10 white men run a train on you.
In front of everybody.
You must read a lot, bro.
Yeah, I do, and I'm not real religious though, but I just try to find. I like a lot of history on black people, of course, but once you look up black history, it goes all around the world, even in Japan and China. There was black people there first, you know. So you end up having to go through everything.
Familiar with the Dark Ages?
Yeah, I'm familiar with everything.
Ran everything.
Yeah.
But this is not religious though. This is our bloodline. This is our history.
That's a culture.
Right.
That's what brought my attention. That's why I'm here the way that I am, because this highlight I could have been walked off, but I'm interested in learning. Anything I can learn,
Hey, you give that man a flag?
I'm interested in.
You give that brother a flag. Yeah, because the Bible is a history book. That's how it is.
I know.
See, white men, like that white man, he don't believe it's a history book. He
Well, he
think
was
it's
just here to
Scoff.
Devil, man.
He was just here to
Block the word.
Yeah, that's all he was doing.
That's all they ever do.
I seen it right through him. Everything stays because that's what they do. That's what they do.
None of them believe in the Bible, man.
None of them. Like even if a black person wins no award or something, the first thing they think is the Lord or the person above. White people don't even do that. They don't.
White people say God and we trust, and the only God they trust in is guns, oil, oil and drugs.
And money.
That's the only God they trusted.
Yeah.
They don't even. When you go back into the Roman captivity, when you go back into the Romans and the Greeks, they'll curse out their gods.
Exactly.
The hell with you, Zeus.
Yeah.
The hell with you, Apollos.
Yeah.
Apollos died. They don't even have trust. They don't even trust in their own gods they made.
Exactly.
Right? Bring that out. You found that?
Yeah, precept.
Oh, bring up precept about that.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24.
Man's going.
Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
See, man's going is of the Lord.
Say he walked up and
You said you could do anything, but you say, you know what, I don't know why, but I'm here.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Like sometimes we get to places we don't know why. We're like, wow, I was meant to be here for a reason. That's how it is. That's how God works.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why when that young lady was right here, I was asking her, like, I thought she was with y'all, but she was like, no, I'm just here really just soaking up information.
he called out certain people that he wants.
Yeah.
Really been called out from birth, to be honest.
Yeah. You're anointed from the womb.
What that's it? It's Chris, that's my favorite.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah got all the books.
I think it's 1 and 5. I might be wrong.
So how long would it take me to gain that type of knowledge that y'all have as far as memorizing?
You know, take your time.
Yeah.
Learn, study, be on the calls. Like I have calls, I teach the calls, I go over the history, I go over the things in the Bible, and you know, this type of knowledge you get over time.
Yeah.
But the more like what is
that right?
The more you study, practice make perfect, right? That's basically what it is. Practice make perfect. Right? Bring that out.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
So before we even came out the womb of our mothers, the Lord already knew what we're going to do on the earth. And what we had, like, He already knew what we're going to be used to do.
Yeah.
Right?
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
But He ordained us as a, you see, that's wicked as hell.
Yeah.
That's wicked as hell. You see, He made us a prophet to the nations, mainly the nation of Israel. But we go around and tell other nations their judgment too, like Esau, Edom. I had to tell him his judgment. Even though he was mad and upset about it, I was going to tell him his judgment anyway.
Yeah.
And he likened us onto old Hebrew, old nasty hillbillies.
Right.
Hillbillies don't even read the Bible. If hillbillies knew, they say Anglo-Saxon white Jews, Anglo-Saxons, or the real Saxons are black.
Yeah.
Can I get one?
When slaves first came here, that was the slave master, hillbillies and stuff like that. But what happened was with so much free labor, they became rich. And they was able to afford material for slaves to build them big, huge homes. Those people was really illiterate.
We built this whole nation
Yeah.
on slave backs.
Yeah, they was really illiterate. And what happened was, so the North knew that it was going to be inflation. The North knew it was going to be inflation with all this free labor, that white men wasn't going to be able to work if they wanted to because the South got so much free labor down here.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And that's a curse in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you that we're scattered abroad right now.
Luke chapter 21, verse 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
It says, woe to the women that have children and the young children in those days, because they'll be under siege. Keep going.
For there shall be great distress in the land.
There shall be great distress in the land. That right there, what it's talking about is 70 AD under the conquering of Jerusalem under General Titus and Vespasian. Right, keep going.
And wrath upon this people.
And wrapped upon this people, which is our people, we're saying we're Israelites, so we got scattered out of Israel. Keep going.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Fell by the edge of the sword, and we had to flee. But keep going.
And shall be led captive into all nations.
All nations. That's where he's saying, well, black people are everywhere. Why? Because we were led captive to all nations. Give me Deuteronomy 28:33.
We left from Israel trying to escape, and then we went into Africa. And then the African, they caught us and sold us to the Europeans.
Because I'll give you an example. You know, when Christ was a young child, King Herod came out with an order to kill all the firstborn, just like they did in Egypt. Where did Christ run? He fled into where?
I'm not sure, but I know
he fled into Egypt.
Okay.
Why would a white boy run into Egypt where other black men are?
No, he wasn't white.
Right,
He
right.
wasn't white.
Yeah,
he went to. He was like, okay, these other men are dark skinned. They look like me. I can hide amongst them.
Yeah.
No white man gonna be like, let me run to Egypt where the black guys are, so y'all get caught.
Vito.
So when I tell scholars this, I'm telling men that study the Bible this, they get upset, they get mad because why they come up with the understanding. That's what hillbillies will say. All right, they don't really read the Bible. That's why I was telling the white man, the devil the Bible speaks about, them hillbillies he's trying to equate us to don't read the Bible.
Exactly.
But bring that out, huh?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
You said the fruit of our land and the nation.
You know everything
and
about
all
that.
our labors, a nation's going to eat up. So America got built up off of our labor. We never. Do we even get anything? We haven't even got reparations.
So we need reparations.
We need reparations. So, but we got to go through. We got to deal with one reason. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. The reason why that's a curse in the Bible, and the reason why that curse is on us for one reason. Give me 28 and 15. Just give me Leviticus 19 and 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power.
So it is going to come to pass. We don't listen to our God, our power. Okay. Right, keep going.
To observe, to do all his commandments and statutes